What's up you guys, Luke here and welcome to another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Best and Worst Guns gameplay. Now today I'm going to be using the AN-94. Basically this is the AK-47 of Black Ops 2. Now ironically, I originally expected this gun to be a really good overpowered gun, but it seems that there's quite a few updates recently over the past couple of weeks, and basically I think they've really hammered away, chipped away basically at the actual damage and the actual recoil of this gun. Now originally I was to find this gun used to be able to shoot literally half across the map with literally almost no recoil at all, and to be able to get about 2-3 hits on target and it was almost a kill guaranteed. But I've recently discovered, during this recording especially, that the gun is definitely been reduced in power. And of course they've increased the recoil and they've probably reduced the range. Now you're thinking, well surely it's the attachments you've put on there, but you'd be mistaken because the attachments I've actually put on here are definitely more designed for long range. Admittedly the extended mags have got nothing to do with range, but we'll kind of skip over that for now. But the actual foregrip and the actual reflex sight definitely should help the actual range of the gun and hopefully reduce the recoil and basically the gun sway overall. Now admittedly they're not as powerful as they used to be in other Call of Duties, but we'll probably again cover over this bit for later. But yeah, this actual gameplay was quite slow. Admittedly we're on quite a very large map and it's definitely more designed for snipers rather than assault rifles. Although ironically, I saw quite a few different guns being used there, and you can see about 30 seconds ago I was killed by a pistol, which was slightly embarrassing, but good on him for actually killing me with a pistol. He probably wouldn't have stood a chance though if they would have nerfed the gun, but we'll probably again skip over it because I like skipping over things today for now. But now originally I would have guaranteed put this on the most overpowered gun, or if not, well I won't say the most overpowered gun, but I'll definitely put this in the top 5 overpowered guns of Black Ops 2. But now I won't be too sure. There's actually a gameplay you'll be seeing in probably later today of a different gun, which I'll actually explain more of later during the actual gun time. Well, actually when I start recording now. I've already recorded, but basically you'll see later on in the day. But now actually I wouldn't have thought that gun would have been too powerful, but it definitely is, and it's definitely something to worthwhile hopefully watch because it is pretty good. But anyway, back to this gun. Now, as you can see here, I'm currently trying to aim at people. I have to burst fire, which is something I never really expected to do in this gun. I'm only able to burst fire literally 2 or 3 bullets at a time, which normally I probably get away with about 5 or 6 bullets, and actually without having to, you know, seriously reduce my actual recoil. But as you can see here, I'm trying to use the entire map, by the way, because I know there's lots of enemies around here. I don't want to quite fall off the edge of the map, but I don't want to be. I basically want to be in the shadows because I know that snipers will quite easily kill me now, because this gun is not as powerful as it used to be. And originally, this thumbnail probably would have been the best gun, but now I'm thinking of it, and now that I'm watching it back again, and now I'm currently thinking about how the gameplay went, it doesn't seem to be that good. I mean, it's good with headshots, so they can see there, but anything else, anything probably further than 50 meters, probably about 110 feet, it becomes a bit poopy. It really does. It kind of feels like what a gun it probably originally should have been like when they first actually produced this game, rather than the overpowered menace it originally was. So it's confusing to say the least, because I don't know, I've done a couple of videos on this, as you can probably see when I did the original Diamond gameplay of this gun, which I probably recorded in probably about the 10th of January, I think they were up. But when I originally did that, this gun was amazing. I think I was able to get 2 load stars and tons of stuff like that. I was able to get amazing kill streaks with it, but there's just something about this gun that I feel missing, and it's not the attachments. Originally, this attachment is, as I said earlier, is designed for long range, and this is definitely a long range map, but they just don't seem to be working for me. They don't want to work, which is a bit disheartening. It's a bit disheartening, really. I supposed to say that earlier, but I kind of fucked that up. But yeah, this gun is just simply quite lower powered. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit tedious. It's a bit aggravating actually, because just the way that I knew how good this gun once was, and it's a former shadow of what it once was, which is quite disheartening actually, because I really do like the AK-47 series in Black Ops and Call of Duty and Modern Warfare series. I kind of like the gun, the simplicity of the gun, but although this gun is definitely not simplistic, especially in the way that the actual barrel moves backwards and probably much more complicated than most other guns, but this gun was billed to be, and was for the first 3 months of Black Ops, a really good gun. And ironically here, this may be a bit of a glitch, but if you look at my trousers or pants if you live in America, you'll actually see that it's purple, and I don't really know why I'd be wearing purple trousers or pants, But, you know, it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a glitch. I don't know if it's an error on my part or was it a recording. Actually, it wasn't a recording error because I actually noticed that whilst I was actually filming it, but, you know. But, yeah, it feels like it may just be the way I'm trying to play this game, because originally I was like running into the map and now I'm trying to be much more slower, more tactical, as I realise that this gun is definitely a former shadow of itself. But it's just confusing, and it's actually quite hard to do a commentary over a gun that is, you know, to say the least, confusing, because it just feels not like it once was. And I'm trying to use the gun, as you can see there, the gun's just not performing as good as it was. The bullets are seemingly spreading out much further than they were. I'm pretty sure if you'd have done a raw comparison over the past, you know, month or so of this gun, you'd probably see that the bullets are definitely spreading further and further apart, which is quite annoying, to say the least, actually, because this gun, I don't know, it's just, it was one day probably the best gun in Black Ops, probably, in some cases, probably one of the best guns in the history of Call of Duty franchise, but now, it's more in the midst of the pack now. There's much more, you know, there's quite a few guns that can rival it now, which is quite, it's better for the people who don't like getting killed by the gun, but in real life, yeah, guns are quite, you know. But anyway, it's a bit of a weird one, but we've actually bucked the trend here. We actually did beat the other team. We actually won for once, and it's a bit weird that the gun that I thought would probably own, didn't own, and yet, yeah, the tradition of us losing, we didn't lose, we won, so that's pretty good for that one. As you can see, the MP7, doing what it always does, fires randomly, you basically have no idea what the gun's doing, but hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's been definitely confusing doing this, so I have probably slipped up quite a few times, but I apologise for that. But hopefully you've enjoyed it, you guys. Until next time, goodbye.